Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today's video, after testifying and bearing witness that there is no deity except Allah, with no partner, no son, no father, and I bear witness and testify and acknowledge that Prophet Muhammad, Prophet Jesus, Prophet Moses, Abraham and Noah are sent from Allah the Almighty. Third book of the Old Testament, or the Torah, Leviticus. There's not much to say about Leviticus because it's all about kill the animal, sprinkle the blood, burn the fat and the guts. I think from chapter 1 to chapter 9, it's all about that. And then God doesn't, or the Lord does not like to share the fat of the animals. It's all about that. There's literally 9 chapters about that. So I don't know what it's all about, but that's what it is. So we leave it at that. I'm not going to comment on much of it, but I will talk about a few things. In chapter 7, read from here to here. It just seems like if you eat from the meat of the fellowship offering belonging to the Lord, then what do you get? You must be cut off from your people, exiled or excommunicated or something like that. And if you touch anything unclean and then you go and eat the fellowship offering that belongs to the Lord, you must be cut off your people. That's it. You committed a big sin. You must be exiled. I don't know what's happening here. I don't know why is the Lord so not kind to these people who wanted a bit of meat. Doesn't want to share with them. I don't know what's going on. Yeah. Chapter 11, for these verses here. So, clams, oyster, crabs, lobster is unclean and you can't eat it. You can't eat it because it's unclean. You must not eat their meat. You must regard their carcasses as unclean. Anything living in the water that does not have fins and scales is to be regarded as unclean by you. Man, I ate all these things and don't know about you, but they are really delicious. Chapter 14, skin diseases. In here God gives a prescription for those who have leprosy. So the priest gets 2 live clean birds, okay, from cedarwood, scarlet urine, hyssop, and all that. And then to order that one of the birds be killed over fresh water, of course, in a clay pot. Then you take the live bird and put it in the blood of the dead bird. Yeah, and together with the cedarwood, scarlet yarn, and the hyssop, into the blood of the bird that was killed. Yeah. And then 7 times sprinkle the one to be cleansed, like the human being who had skin disease, leprosy. That's it. That's it. And then pronounce him to be clean. That's all. Oh, no. There's one thing. The bird that has been tortured, put it in the blood and all that in clay pot, it has to be released in the open fields. That is the best prescription that God came up with. Well, not the God, but the God of the book of Leviticus. I would love to hear from someone who will tell me that this is actually confirmed by modern days science. I really don't know what to say about this, but I will let you read. So this is chapter 15, verse 19. Read from here until anywhere you get anywhere. So it's like when a woman is on her period, man, it's anyone who touches her will be unclean till evening. Anything she lies on is unclean. Anything she sits on, unclean. Anyone who touches her bed, just touch the bed, is unclean. They must wash their clothes and bath with water. Amazing, just touching. Okay. They will be unclean until the evening. I don't know why until the evening. I guess everywhere. Till the evening. 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 What is going on here? Does it have to be the evening? What if you touch her bed in the evening? Do you have to wait until the next evening? What's going on? But anyway, so anything like anything, if she sits anywhere, then that place is unclean. Anything she was sitting on, and anyone touches it, it will be unclean until evening. This is amazing. Wow. And you guys say about Islam, but in the Quran that talks bad about women, this is ridiculous. Like during these 7 days, this poor woman, and I don't know about other women and science, but all I know about my wife is she has her period would be like 2 to 3 days, maximum 4 days. There's some women that have it 1 day, 2 days. But this one here says 7 days. Like that's it. It has to be 7 days, and then everything is unclean. Here's another one. So if a man has sex with this woman and he's touched by her flow, he will be unclean just like her for 7 days. And bed he lies on will be unclean. I don't get it. Like, let's say, for argument's sake, this man here and his wife met together and she had some blood and that blood touches him. And he goes and takes shower and he washes and changes clothes. Why would he be unclean for 7 days? And if he lies on a bed, then that bed is unclean as well. I don't get it. I don't understand. Again, if she has any discharge, then she is unclean, and she's unclean just like when she's on her period. And anything she touches will be unclean in her bed. What is going on here? What is going on here? Oh, I'm really sorry for laughing, but it's just that once she is cleaned from a discharge, she needs to count 7 days. And then what does she do? She needs, on the 8th day, she must get herself 2 doves or 2 young pigeons and give them to the priest in order to be sacrificed as a sin offering. She sinned because she bleeded on her period. Ah, and these birds must be burnt as an offering to, of course, to who? To the Lord. So women in the Bible, in the book of Leviticus, chapter 15, when she has her whatever monthly period, that is considered as a sin. And when she finishes her sin, she needs to go, excuse me, uh, to get 2 doves, and these doves must be burned. And that way, she is free of sin. She already paid for the sin that she committed. Okay, and in chapter 16, if you read from verse 6 all the way here, God in here explains the concept of scapegoat. And this was what happened. Aaron and his family, when they sin, they must offer a bull, and then they must bring two goats and present them at the tent. But not only that, but the Aaron or a Levite must cast lots. Okay, so the one that has been chosen for the God is of course sacrificed. Okay, of course burned. But the one that has not been chosen for God is actually literally being scapegoat. In other words, it means that it's going to be sent to the wilderness, and that is the scapegoat. Okay, I get it now. I just found something here. Please do not. You put the hair. Do not put your bodies for the dead, or put tattoo marks on yourselves. Tattoo is forbidden by God, and obviously priests with tattoos. Priests with tattoo. I'm not going to talk about people. People are they do whatever they want anyway. Catholics, Christians, they all have tattoos. Okay, I am reading critically, and there are things I do not like and I do not understand, that do not make sense. So I criticize them. But when I find something good, for fairness' sake, I have to say there are some teachings in here in chapter 19 that are amazing. They are amazing, and they are exactly like the teaching in Islam. So it's just amazing. I love all this. Okay, it's amazing. Stand up in the presence of the aged. Show respect for the elderly and reveal your God. Oh, and foreigners. When a foreigner resides among you in your land, do not mistreat them. The foreigners residing among you must be treated as your native born. Love them as yourselves, for you were foreigners in Egypt. Okay, I really like this. Do not use dishonest standards when measuring. One second when you're doing business. This is amazing. I love it. I love it. I mean it. And then keep my decrees and all my laws and follow them. I love it. Now here is the worst. I already showed you and read and praised the best verses I saw in the Bible. They were in the previous chapters. But this is by far the worst verses I've read in any book. I'm saying any book. So to find them in the book of God is just, oh my God. I mean, what you guys call the book of God. Anyway, moving on. Chapter 21. This is chapter 21. I want you to read this bit, but I want you to know that we are in chapter 21. Still in the same place. Leviticus 21. You've got to read this slowly and tell me what you think. This bit here. Okay. But let me help you. So, the Lord, I don't know who's this Lord, man. This Lord is definitely not my Lord. Say to Moses, say to Aaron, to talk, to tell people in his generations what's going to happen. If anyone has a defect, yeah, no man who has any defect may come near. No man who is blind or lame, disfigured or deformed. You see, these people, they should not come anywhere near the altar. Why? Because they will desecrate the sanctuary of the Lord. So let's continue. Let's go back. No man who is blind or lame. It's like this blind and lame made himself. I thought he is the one who made them. Well, since he doesn't want them to come anywhere near him. Okay, blind or lame, disfigured or deformed, no man with a crippled foot or hand, any handicap. I mean, handicapped are not allowed to come anywhere near the altar. This is crazy. Oh, no man with crippled, or who is a hunchback or a dwarf, one who have an eye defect, who has festering or running sores, or check this out. So if you have this, yeah, if this is damaged, then you stay away from God. Okay? Any of the descendants of priests who has any defect is coming here to present food offering to the Lord. He has a defect, he must not come near to offer the food of his God. No, if you have any defect, you stay away. If these damaged, don't come anywhere near. Oh, a hunchback or a dwarf. Don't come, must not come near to offer the food of his God. But he may eat it anywhere he wants. But he can't come anywhere. Yet, because of his defect, he must not go near the curtain, or not even near the curtain, leave alone going to the altar, near the curtain. And because they have a defect, they will desecrate the sanctuary of this Lord. Whoever this Lord is does not like crippled people and people with damaged legs. Blind or lame, disfigured, deformed, crippled foot or hand. Eye defect. Oh man. Anyway, I hope you guys are watching. I'm not blaming you guys, but you need to read what is your God in saying these books. Alright, let's move on. Anyway, I think this is the end of Leviticus. And the end for me anyway, chapter 26. It's all about how to kill the animal, how many animals, how to sprinkle the blood, the guts, the fat, who eats what, who takes what, stuff like that. 26, chapter 40, verse 41. I just saw something. Uncircumcised hearts. I'm sure someone will explain it. Definitely someone will explain it. I'll leave it at that. Thank God this time I don't have to do a long video, so whoever is watching doesn't have to go through a lot. But just so I as I said in the beginning, the whole book of Leviticus, the whole book, as the title says, Levi is supposed to be Aaron. So Aaron and his descendants are supposed to be the priests, and they are supposed to be conducting all these rituals. So it speaks about what Aaron and his family, children, descendants are supposed to do. So I'm not going to waste much time in it. There is something really good in it, but other than that, the rest is talk, how to kill, how to sacrifice. That's it from me. I invite you to read the Quran. I invite you to Islam. I invite you to believe in the one and only God, without any partner, without a son, without a father. And I invite you to believe in his prophet, servant and messenger Muhammad. And with this, I greet you with the greeting of Islam, which is Assalamu alaikum, peace be on you.